Hi, I'm Brian from Riverbend Paranormal. I'm currently the co-founder of this team. We've had this team since 2007, and actually our first investigation was right here at the Mineral Springs, downtown Alton, Illinois. It's one of my favorite spots. In this very hallway, I caught my first EVP from a young lady that said, thank you, ma'am, or thank you, mom, and this right pretty much where you're standing.
My name's Ashley, and I'm with Riverbend Paranormal.
How long have you been with them?
I have been with them about a year and a half as an active member. Before that, I was, I guess you could say, a wannabe member. I went to a lot of their public investigations. So probably about 2.5 years of doing it.
I need to get this fresh. Okay, what happened?
So, and I'm still shaking from this. I was sitting up in the hall. When you go up the stairs and you do a complete U-turn and you come back towards the front of the house, I was sitting in the hallway.
Just play with me.
And like in between the two rooms that are in the front of the house, and I heard a very loud, what sounded like a rock or something just being dropped on the floor. I mean, there's no explanation for it. None whatsoever. It scared the supreme crap out of me. I screamed, and it just really freaked me out. So I'm still shaken up about it.
Okay, thanks.
No bathroom, there is no flooring, there is no railing, and we can do pretty much anything that we want. Now, there was a period when we were here one time and they had a huge party over here where they played Ghostbusters music.
That's hilarious.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
well.
They actually ran across
Okay.
the
That's ignorant.
yard with a sheet on.
Oh my god.
They did. They played Ghostbusters. They had such a
That's
party.
pretty funny. That's
There was
funny.
like hundreds of people there. And they ended up giving everybody their money back and got a free investigation off of it.
Oh, wow.
All the money goes back to the place.
Not for your investigation.
I need to put up 3 cameras, and I also want to put up a motion detector.
Okay,
But when we put the motion detector, we gotta make sure nobody's going to be tripping at all times.
okay, I'll help you grab some stuff.
I'm just going to roll on initial setup and walk through the Eldred house. Today's date is it May 9th? I should know that. It's my husband's birthday. May 9th, 2015.
And you're here.
You know, he told me, because initially I wasn't going to come.
Mhm.
And he told me, he's like, just go. He goes, what are we going to do? We're going to be sitting on the couch watching TV. He's like, just go. I'm like, okay.
Don't tell me twice.
Oh,
I'm not gonna argue
right
with
guy.
Yeah.
Love you, happy birthday.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Full spectrum.
Want to tell us what we got going on here, Brian?
Right now I'm going to set up a camera to basically try to capture anything in this room that happens. During the course of the night, I like to set up cameras for it acts like an extra investigator. You know, when you're in a different room or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I got 2 IR lights to help illuminate when it's in full darkness. So, should be good. I'm excited. And I also like to get them where there's doors and door frames, so that maybe you can catch something in the other room that's going by.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how it goes tonight. Okay, that's pretty good. I will be able to work with that.
Oh, so you're going to shoot straight through,
I'm gonna go, what I'm trying to capture is this room right here. Anything that may be in that room as well. I imagine there'll be investigators in this room at some sort of time. I don't really want to just catch the door. I'm trying to get something passing through the hall. So, some of the things that I've heard before have happened here, they've seen that. So, we'll see. Once it gets dark, once we start going through, I'll turn it on and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
cool.
All right?
Yes, sir.
I got another one that I'm going to set up probably in the attic. I like attics. So we'll go from there.
All right. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Brian from Riverbend Paranormal, and tonight we're going to be in the Eldred house in Eldred, Illinois. We've set up some cameras. We've set up some... Stop, I got a bug in my eye. Hi, I'm Brian from Riverbend Paranormal, and tonight we're going to be investigating the Eldred house. We've got several cameras set up as far as HD cameras and some full spectrum. We've got some motion detectors and all the nice little gadgets that we carry on a paranormal investigation. Throughout the night, I'm hoping that you'll see something. This place has got a lot of claims, and we're here to find them out. So stay tuned. We'll see what we got. Thanks.
We're going to shut this front door just to
Just
help
because we want
prevent
to.
any. Yeah, just to help prevent any.
Well, why don't we just start on the bottom and kind of get a feel, and we'll rotate every 45 minutes and we can go up and...
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let me get my recorder going.
You got flashlights, Amanda?
I've got it on this.
Okay. Yeah, someone needs a flashlight because mine is in my car.
I'll give you.
Is it go? Okay, so it is on. Okay. Okay, so we are recording on our first investigation of the Eldred house. We are currently on the first floor. I guess we'll start off in the little parlor area to our left here.
This is probably what, their living room?
I would assume, yeah. I just want to make note that right now we are on the first floor. The team is currently outside on the front porch, so we may be able to pick up voices in here.
Do we have a timestamp?
I guess we can always look at my recorder and see how long it's been recording. You said 45 minutes, right? Is what we need to, okay. So we've come here today in the hopes of communicating with the Eldred family. My name is Shannon.
Terry.
Savannah.
Joe Palermo.
Our camera guy. We hope that you welcome us into your home. We are not here to do anything bad. We don't mean any disrespect. We're just here because we're interested in your story. Like I said, hopefully we can make contact with one or a few of you this evening. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us?
Who is on the light, please?
Can you tell us your name? Maybe Mr. Eldred is here with us. Did anybody catch his first name during the history lesson?
Was it John? James was the dad that died before him, that lived over there.
So it says James, who lived in the home with his family until 1901. So then James would have been the gentleman that,
And Alva was the little one, wasn't she, the one that died when she was 4? I should have put some of those balloons.
yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much, reception up here to pull up the information.
Can Alva come out and play?
Maybe you guys spent the evenings here around a fire. Maybe you played games and told stories. Maybe you'd like to play hide and seek in the house. Maybe one of your favorite hiding spots was in this room. Do you guys want to wander to a different area?
Let's just work our way around.
Here, can you hold that for a moment? Maybe it is my phone.
Yeah.
I think it is my phone. Okay, well that's good to know. I'm going to leave my phone down here.
Is your phone powered off?
Huh?
Is your phone powered off?
Yes, no, it's on.
Oh,
I have
well.
it quieted, but it's on.
Okay.
Okay. Here's your flashlight, by the way.
So the whole time
Okay.
it's searching for a signal, it probably does.
I will
Yeah.
provide the lights.
All right. I'm gonna head up
Go ahead,
to
I'll
the
go.
second floor. Everybody watch their steps, stay to the right.
It does sway it down when you get to the top.
Okay. Here we are again. Well,
This is a
not
room
exactly.
2.
I can only assume.
This must be
Oh, he said that the room above the kitchen was the maid's quarters, right?
No, that was, yeah, and then the slaves were in the attic.
Yeah.
the slaves.
Okay, so my name is Shannon.
It sounds like it was gonna cave in at one time too. Pictures.
My name's Joe.
And Terry.
Savannah.
We have come here, hoping to communicate with you tonight. We mean no disrespect, we're just interested in your story. If there's anybody here that would like to communicate with us, there is a couple of ways that you can do so. Over there, next to the toys, the wagon and the blocks on the floor, there is a K2 meter. On the K2 meter, there is a green light. The closer that you get to that meter, the lights will light up to red. And then in addition to that, I have a voice recorder on my arm here with a little orange light on it. And if you wish to speak with me, you can come and speak into the recorder on my arm. If I ask a question and you would like to give a yes answer, you can just light up the lights on the K2 meter. For no, just leave it green. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us?
Even, oh yeah,
Okay, you hold it.
no, use both.
Is there a little girl, Emma, that is here that would like to communicate with us?
That's me, guys. Trying to find my pocket and it's not working. Oh, well, sorry.
We understand that 3 of you girls actually passed away in this house due to tuberculosis. Is that true? Are any of you girls here this evening? Would you like to communicate with us? So stay by the window. I just want to be in the middle of the action. Feel free to come sit down next to me. I have children. I love little kids. So I won't hurt you. Can you tell me whose room this used to be? What kind of stuff did you like to play with in your room? Did you like to play with dolls? Did you like to play games? Maybe you like to read? If you want to play with any of the toys there on the floor, feel free to do so. I did hear someone.
This is our fearless leader looking for his Tic Tacs. And he found them!
I eat the shit out of these things, man. These are so good.
Oh my god.
Tommy,
He already went inside.
let's go. See you later in a little bit.
Oh, we really do need our lights. Whoopsie. Almost missed you.
You're alright. How's your child's back room?
Okay, we have Joe on the camera. We've got Jana, we've got Tommy, and we've got Aaron and I'm Brian. First things first, we're not here to harm you. We're here merely to communicate with you. All right, it's an honor to be in your house, and I hope that you'll look at us as guests for the evening. I want to start off with asking, right off the bat, can you tell me your name? Can you tell me if you're a man, a woman, or possibly a child?
Can't hear them talking out there.
You can or can't?
I can.
I
I
can't.
could hear the timbre of his voice.
I can't hear.
I can't hear him.
We got a couple of devices here, some audio recorders. We've got a millimeter, and we've also got a K2. Those are all devices that you can use to try to communicate with us. You can try to talk to us. You can try to show yourself. You can make some sort of noise to let us know you're here, or you can even play with one of these devices. There's no reason to be afraid of any of this stuff. Okay? We believe in you, so we're that light cast right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I could see shadows like something was dancing around in this area. Did anybody else see that?
I heard shuffling earlier over here when I looked.
Well, I just come try to check the camera to make sure it wasn't doing anything, and the camera was actually bouncing. So if you did me, if nobody was walking in this area,
No, we were all in
because we
there.
were all in here.
Yeah, we were all in that room.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk across this floor, and I want to see if maybe it'll make the camera bounce.
All right.
So I'll just do my normal walk. Is it doing any bouncing?
No, did you see a shadow?
Not visibly, no.
Did you see a shadow like that?
When the light was playing?
Oh, there. Okay, there was bounce there.
Okay.
But you can't see with the light in here that it's bouncing. It still looks
with something bouncing and us all being in here and me walking in here, making it bounce and seeing.
Walk it again, Brian.
You did it again?
No, walk it again. Oh yeah, visible bouncing.
And can you see, when I walk over, can you see?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm not saying it's anything yet, but the light, if nothing's in here, shouldn't be bouncing. And there shouldn't be, shadow play if we're all in here.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe will have you stay away from the door frame just in case the light's getting you
Mm-hmm.
and come in a little bit further.
All right.
And yes,
Well, it's been on, but now they're out there raising their flashlight, moving around. She is.
Let me go back here.
I don't know.
But
if
that
they're
wasn't
right.
what.
Yeah.
I will place my seat. You think here's good?
yeah, that'd be good.
I'll kill that.
Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yes.
I see the light on that door frame or whatever that is move.
There should it be doing that? If you are in that room, I guess that would be the kitchen area or dining room area.
Doing anything?
If you could make some sort of sound other than what you're doing to let us know that you're in here, that'd be great.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, I continuously see it. Do you see it, Joe?
Or are we just crazy?
Not from my angle.
I'm
I'm
seeing it at different spots.
Yeah.
at a pretty dramatic angle from where you guys are at.
It's different. Like,
And I'm purposely not pointing the infrared over there just to not interfere, maybe? I don't know, maybe.
Well, in any case, the camera's on that area.
Yeah.
What that full spectrum is going to do is pick up different spectrums of light that we can't see. So it's a darker set camera, and we're wanting to see light change in there. Obviously, I can see something kind of doing something right now. But we'll go ahead and go with the session.
Well, if there's something in there, why are we in here?
Well, honestly, I want to see what it does.
Okay.
Because I have that extra camera in there,
Mm-hmm.
I like to use those other cameras as actual investigators
Sure.
instead of just something to watch later.
And if we go in there, it could scare them off too.
So we'll just go with it. We'll just act like we don't even pay attention to it. So, James. I know James, that has got to be one of the names of the house. It's the James Eldred house. Are you still around here? If you are, how do you feel about the restoration that they've done to the building? Obviously, your house is still standing strong and they're making these actual improvements to it. How does that make you feel? Can you see us here? If you can see us, can you tell me how many there are? What's that noise?
no, out there.
Okay. If you are a child, I know there's a room upstairs, and I know you can hear me, that has toys or dolls. Were there dolls up there?
Yeah.
Feel free to play with those. I mean, I know you do when people aren't here. There's no reason to be shy or scared now. We're friends. We kind of want to talk, see what your day's like. If you are around and you're watching us, I'd like to know a little bit about your life. Tell me what goes on in a typical day with the Eldred family. Where did you work? Did you farm the land? Note there's some cars going by. Did you by chance ever have run-in with Indians
times there's like
I don't like
a noise coming from that room.
Let's just keep in mind that it is raining
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the little taps are extremely hard to distinguish.
Like, no, that was like talking, but it didn't sound like his.
One of the devices that we have here is called a K2 meter. You got it in your hand, don't you?
Yeah.
Basically, it's a way for you to communicate with us. We can do yes or no questions. And for instance, if you want to answer with a yes answer, you can make them all light up one time. If you'd like to answer with a no, you can light them up twice. So I'll just start a couple of those questions so we can get to know each other a little bit. We're also going to be taking a series of pictures. And if you want to be in that, that'd be great. We're not going to tell you when we're going to take the pictures. I don't even know myself. So feel free to take those, be in those pictures. You might have crazy eyes like I got right now, because I did not know it was coming off. So my first question is, are you a man? Are you the man in the house? What's so funny?
Nothing.
Are you the woman of the house? I don't think in those days they had women of the house, but did you feel like you might be the woman of the house?
That was me clearing my throat.
Doing a little research myself, I don't usually come into a location like this with a whole bunch of history. I want you to tell me what's going on. I don't want to come in here and tell you about your history. But I did see a name that I wanted to ask about, and I believe the name was Rhett. Is that right?
I thought I heard it down.
I thought I heard a dog too.
Yeah, I thought I heard it earlier. I didn't want to say anything, so I wanted to see what it was.
James, I believe you had a son. Could you maybe tell us that name? With all the visitors that come through each weekend and during the day, do you have any favorites? For instance, the people that have helped restore, I know you've probably got a good understanding of them. And is there anybody like out of that group that you're more comfortable with? We're gonna leave this room.
I keep getting shut over here.
We're gonna go out to a different room. We're gonna leave this room for you to do whatever you like. We're gonna move to a new location. You're more than welcome to follow us, hang out with us. I mean, it's just people talking.
There's a chair right in front of you.
Thank you. I was trying to find my button to activate my flashlight. God damn it.
Another thing that I like to do during our little spiel when we're in here is just have regular conversation between us. We don't have to stick to a script. Let's talk like we're just having a good time with each other, and let's just see if something comes up. Maybe someone wants to join in on the conversation.
That happened with you and I at Spirits.
Several times.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give it a shot. Let's just talk about what do you guys think of the place?
Pretty cool.
Pretty neat, yeah.
I'm a fan. I like old buildings.
It'll be nice with flooring and, when it's finally done.
I think they're going to get it done.
I think so too.
I think that
Whether we can help do that.
us and millions of others.
Right.
I do like the fact that they are trying to preserve it. It's a spider on my head.
Eesh.
Another thing that I like to do when we're doing these sessions
That was
is
me.
make sure my batteries are charged.
Yes.
Just that one's going to need to be changed out when we go, so if somebody can let me know that.
Yeah, I've got 6 minutes on my camera battery currently.
Left?
Yeah,
We'll have to get that one swapped out
yeah.
shortly.
I've got the other one in my pocket. I'm just
Okay.
letting you know.
That's when something major is going to happen during that switch. Go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's when the full body guy just walks by. Hey guys.
It'd be my luck.
Guys want to head on upstairs?
I'm just following.
Okay.
Remember, there's no railing.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, follow the people.
I'd like to have Jana or Aaron run this session a little bit. Get a female perspective on what's going on. You hear that? Did you hear that, Joe?
I'm making a lot of noise over here. I'm sorry.
You didn't whistle, did you?
Huh?
Did you whistle?
No.
Sound like a whistle.
I totally heard that.
So did I, because I heard it right away. Yeah.
You could hear them on the front porch.
Mhm.
It was a whistle.
It was
I
a-
know, but you could
It was,
hear
it
them
was,
too
there you
though.
I heard it.
Yeah.
go. Yep, just like that.
Yeah.
But faint.
If that was you that was whistling, could you possibly do that again?
Would you like to come up here to play? So maybe one of the children that's here with us? I know there were 3 little girls that used to live here. Was this maybe your parents' room and you used to come in here and play when they weren't up here? Or did you stay in your room mostly?
We have some toys in here if you want to come play.
Is that you?
Shifting, yeah.
Feels like it's a lot warmer up here than it was down there.
It is.
It is.
It was
My face is
69
hot.
downstairs. It's 70, almost 74 up here. Seriously.
I'm still hearing a lot of talking.
It's on the porch down below us.
As long as we know,
It's them, yeah.
you know, as long as we know when we listen to the audio that their mumbling is not going to catch it for an EVP. When
Hello?
Yeah, what was that?
was that
I
anybody?
felt that
I
on
thought
my
that was-
feet.
That was inside the house.
I felt that on my feet. No, like
Sounded
that
like it was on
vibrated
the other side of
downstairs.
you were in.
I know, it sounded like it was right behind you.
I thought it was
I
over
thought it
there.
was right here. Like I felt the floor
It came
vibrate.
from it came from your direction.
Yeah,
The
it
floor
sounded like it was
vibrated.
like those
It
windows.
felt like it was over here.
Yeah,
This-
metal.
It was metal.
Yeah.
The floor vibrated. It's downstairs.
Yeah, it was downstairs.
It's yeah. It's in
I
their
heard it
room.
right over here.
I felt like it was behind me.
I thought it was over here.
Me too.
It was.
I
Yeah.
was listening and I felt
Right
the
there.
floor vibrate.
Yep. But downstairs.
Yes.
Can you do that again, please?
You can come up here. We won't hurt you.
Does any okay?
That was super loud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna play the audio back.
Do it.
Yeah, while you do this, I'm gonna change out batteries.
We were downstairs. I saw it.
No, I saw it was like right here and it just went like this.
No,
Like,
it went the wrong way. It went this way.
well, whatever. I don't know which way it
I
went.
walked because
They were taking pictures.
Excuse guys.
tell them to take
Trying to
another
get
one,
video.
Brian. Tell them to take another picture while I'm standing in here and see if I see the same thing.
Brian, tell him to do it again, like exactly.
Take a few more.
This was like a light, like in, like it showed through. Haven't taken a picture. That was, see, that
was
lit up
not
the whole
the
room.
same thing.
That lit up the whole
That was
room.
not the
That was
same
not
thing.
Okay.
a street.
Am I in the way? Because I can't
No,
tell
you're
where.
fine right
Okay.
there.
Good. No, that's not
That was
it.
not it.
Do it again. This is me.
No.
No.
Did the flash go off?
What was that noise? Who's whispering? That was creepy. Did you just hear people whispering?
I heard like some little shh.
Are you guys whispering? No, like. Brian, that wasn't it.
No, when they did it, it like lit up this whole hallway.
Yes.
How big are you talking?
I'm
Like-
talking
like
like,
the whole
like if
hallway.
you, no, it lit up the whole room.
When they did it.
When I saw it, it was like a street, like a lightning light.
It was just
a
like a little
streak.
bitty
Yeah,
line.
right across.
Did you ask Sharon about it?
I asked Shannon about it. She said the exact same thing, is that in this hallway they saw a little flash of light
Right.
that lit up the top of the stairs.
Right.
It went this way.
Okay, so what we need to do is probably take...
You okay?
Run up the stairs too quick?
No.
Don't cry.
No, after that little disease thing I had.
Mm-hmm.
What we need to do...
There it was again.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
just saw it again.
What?
Like I just saw that light again. Like I'm not kidding.
How big is it?
I'm telling you, dude, it's like this.
It's maybe like
Alright,
All right.
point towards this thing. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna see this light.
literally it's maybe 4
Brian,
to
you
5
can't
inches
miss.
long and like a quarter of an inch tall.
I'd say like, yeah, a couple inches.
Directly through the
I mean,
doorway?
it goes straight across, like,
Yeah.
like it was, yeah.
This one
on a
was like-
plane. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I hear movement.
Yeah.
I still hear the rain.
I hear shuffling.
I do too.
I was in that earlier. Is that whispering?
I mean, I hear that whispering
Well,
too.
they're
Dude,
right
that-
there.
Yeah, but they're not whispering that side. There's no way. I'm still hearing shuffling.
Yeah, I just the little pops like none of us were moving.
Where are you hearing the shuffling at?
Out here?
Yeah, it's in that over in that area.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
That was my stomach.
Oh.
Sorry.
Your stomach too? I like demons.
I heard that.
What was that just went in front of your camera? something just like fell down in front of, I mean, it could have been dust, I don't know, but something like went down in front of his camera.
Boy, I'm
I
betting
just looked down.
1,000 tonight. Every time I look away from the viewfinder, something happens.
Like, I'm not kidding, I saw something in the camera.
Can you back it up a couple minutes, or is it the pain?
No, give me some flashlight.
I mean, maybe it was
Hello?
about-
You got 2133, Brian.
Hey, I like how you did that. That's that military stuff.
Got you, dog.
All right, we're gonna go to a different room. Well,
I love navigating in the dark.
make a special note that my camera was on night shot and it's not now. It is now because I just put it on there. But Joe, you saw me put the camera in there.
Yeah, you set it all up.
I'm gonna sneeze.
In fact, when we were in that room with that camera, it was spotlighted on the doorway. And they were wondering whether it was lit or not, and I could see the infrared spotlight on the doorway in my frame.
Well, it says recording, but I can't see nothing. Does it have like a shining light on the front of it? Well, I can see the flashlight. No. You can't see that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice big circular light on that doorway.
What?
It's infrared.
No.
Yeah, you can't see like her hand in front of it.
Looking up.
Like, look through the viewfinder.
Well, Joe, you know a lot about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
See, I'm
See?
not seeing. Oh, that's this?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the infrared.
okay, awesome. Okay.
So at least when we were up here in that room, it was on night shot.
Tommy, can you help me real quick?
Yes, Brian.
Weren't some of the sounds that we heard in that room coming from over this way?
Out in the hallway somewhere, yeah.
That's interesting.
Strange. I haven't seen these lights go off yet.
Now we got it.
Okay, first off, my name is Shannon Sanders. I am a member of Riverbend Paranormal from Alton, Illinois. This evening, we were at the Eldred house. Earlier this evening, when we were going through our first time, we were on the second floor in one of the bedrooms, directly across from what we believe to be the master bedroom. There was a smaller bedroom. During the time that we were in that room, we got a couple of small hits on the K2 meter. I did a sweep of the room to see if there was anything that might have been interfering with the meter itself, and I was unable to find anything that would have interfered. When I came back to the spot, unfortunately, we were not able to make any further contact. There were no further hits on the K2 meter. Upon exiting that room, I was the first one out the door, and I saw a light at the top of the stairs. It made me freeze in my tracks. I wasn't sure exactly what I was looking at. It was quite confusing because I'd never seen anything like it before. I asked, I checked the walls. I thought maybe somebody that was coming out of the room behind me, maybe there was a hole in the wall and the flashlight shined through the wall. There were in fact no holes in the wall. The color that I saw wasn't really the same color that you would see that a flashlight would make. It was more of like a greenish yellowish color. As everybody was coming out of the room, it just kind of disappeared. I don't know. I can't explain exactly what it was. So hopefully go back in the evening and see if we can see it again. But at this time I have no explanation as to what it was I saw.
Go.
Hello, my name's Tommy. Brian, that's not funny. And so we went in, a group of like 4 of us went in upstairs in the Eldred house. And right as soon as we got into a room, heard a whistling sound. pretty cool. And then after that, me and Jana I was sitting there on the windowsill, and out in the hallway, saw what looked like, I don't know, I guess the best way that I can describe it is like a lightning bolt that just kind of like zoomed across, like right in front of the door entrance, like at the top of the stairs, going from left to right. It's happened like 2 more times. So that was pretty cool. And then, as we're sitting there, all of a sudden this loud, like, bang, it kind of sounded like somebody dropped like a piece of rebar or something like that, like some type of, metal pole or something, where you kind of hear like the metal, like, ring to it. It was like loud. It shook the floor underneath my feet, so it like vibrated it. That was pretty cool. Haven't heard that before.
Was there any color to the light you saw?
It was like a white light. It was white. Like, it would take, like, kind of like camera flashes, but it's not like where it filled up the whole room. It just was like a straight, whoosh, like really small, just like a line, a streak of light. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hey, it's Brian again. Some of the occurrences that we had while we were in there a few minutes ago. It was me, Tommy, Jana, and Aaron. At one point, we're having just a regular conversation, and we heard what sounded like something being thrown. All I can describe is it was underneath us. We were on one of the top floors, and it sounded like something hitting metal. I did catch it on the audio, and we did hear Joe was doing a little getting ready to sit down, and we heard an audible whistle. Me and Tommy both heard it. We also caught that on audio. Just a second ago, me and Aaron were inside setting up another camera, changing out a battery pack, and we heard a girl laughing. We heard a girl laugh. I don't think it was anybody outside. We just kind of stopped and said, "Did you hear that?" And it was clear as day, an audible giggle. So hopefully things continue the way they're going. This is turning out to be a good night. I did not see the light. However, I was focused on getting my recorder back. I didn't see the light. I do have a camera set up in that area that both girls have seen it, and hopefully we catch it. Yes, when I went to go get the camera out of, if you go up the stairs, the first room to the left, my camera was off night shot. One of the things that I always do when I set up my cameras, and Joe, you were with me, so you know, I make sure the night shot's on, my IR are on, just so I know when it goes dark that I don't have to run up there again. I get up there, I move the camera, and it's no longer on the night shot. And I know that it was. So it's something to watch. I mean, you've seen it, Joe, so we'll see what the rest of the night brings.
Hi, I'm Jana. We were upstairs in the back bedroom, I think on the right, and while everybody was getting situated, we did hear a whistle, and then a little later we saw a light go by. It was just a really quick, just streak almost of a light, and then we, kind of thought, maybe it's them taking pictures. And so we went downstairs and we asked them if they were taking pictures, and we had them take a couple pictures, but the picture lit up the whole upstairs. So they said that they weren't going to take any more pictures, and then we were up there and we saw it again, same thing, just a little streak of light that went straight by. So not really sure what it was, but we can definitely say that it wasn't the cameras outside, because it lit up the whole room. So
What color?
it was I would say like a whitish blue color, so it wasn't, and it was pretty thick, so it wasn't, like a flash. When you see a flash, it's pretty transparent, but this was just a solid white blue light that just shot straight across.
A little bit earlier, you were kind of out in the front yard and you were kind of looking over at the woods, and you saw something?
Yeah, so I had to go to the bathroom, so I went over there. and as I was peeing, like something caught my attention from like my peripheral, and I like turned to the left a little bit, and I saw. I don't know. At first, I thought it was like fireflies, but then I kept watching, and it was like blue and white lights, kind of like in kind of like a rectangular pattern, I guess. But there wasn't just like one set; there was two sets, and they were blinking, kind of like a strobe light. But they would like move for a little bit, and they would stop, and I could still see them. And then they keep moving again, and they would stop, and it was like blinking like erratically, not like a firefly, and it was like blue and white, like I don't know. It was strange. It caught me off guard, and I tried to see if anybody else was like could see them, or maybe if I was just seeing stuff. But so then I like watched them, and I watched them like dissipate, kind of just go back into the woods. So I walked in the backyard and asked the people back there if they saw the same thing, because I saw them shine the flashlight over there where those lights were, and they said they didn't see anything. So I don't know, it was weird.
Hi, my name is Terry Mosby, and we were just three of us was standing out on the front porch, just kind of taking a break, and we heard like 4 or 5 notes of music that came on from inside the house. And we both turned around and just took a couple steps inside the house, but we can't hear it now.
Could you tell if it was a particular instrument or?
It just sounded like 4 or 5 notes, like maybe a piano. And then when we stepped inside, we didn't hear it anymore. But we all three of us heard it, standing out here on the porch.
Okay. Would you say lower, mid, or upper range piano?
Probably middle range. It was like 4 or 5 notes. It just... And by the time we turned around and looked at one another, it had stopped.
With the, like I was talking about the restoration of the building, does it make you happy? As it,
What was that? Does somebody have their phone in their pocket? Oh, it's getting so cold over here.
here's the deal. I can see that window right
71.
there. Yep. I can see that window.
Yeah.
And the whole time, you could see a little bit of a light in that window. It went totally black. Like it's totally black right now.
Right.
Okay, back to... See, I can see the window now.
Yeah.
I can see the window now.
Me too.
And I didn't see the window.
What are you talking about? How did you not see the window?
It was totally blacked out. Like I've been focusing on that window.
I'm telling you, dude, like it's cold. Coming straight from there. Like, it's got me in chills.
Back to the restoration, because that seems to be a
That
subject.
seems
here.
to...
70 degrees out there.
Do you like what they're doing to the place? Does it make you uncomfortable? Do you think they're restoring the building back to its normal structure like you guys had?
That was me moving the camera.
There's K2 hit in there. Is it just one light?
It's
Yeah.
one.
One.
What about
71 there.
family? I know there was more than one family that lived in this building. Which family's with us right now? Is it the Eldreds? Or is it the other family that took over the place?
I guess I didn't even realize that, well, no, I guess I did read that there was another family that,
I think the Eldreds lived here for like 40 some years.
mm-hmm.
And there was a new family that came in.
Did you hear
Just
that?
hear that.
Yep.
Hello? Is there anybody else in here with us? Hello? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Pink Floyd.
Not,
Just not if you can hear me.
yeah, I guess it's just a good time, Joe, for all of us to break into Pink Floyd during the middle of an investigation. I think it's awesome. So we believe that we keep kind of hearing you walking around.
Let's just go sit out in the hall.
Sounds weird.
You want to try the hall?
Yeah, that's where
It's
everything
cold.
seems to be coming from.
Like, I'm-
See, here's the deal, though.
It's
Every
legit.
time we've been in one of these rooms, we're having stuff out there. If we go out there,
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing, I don't know.
It'll just keep going other than where we're at.
Hey, you want to go?
Oops.
Do you feel like
this one.
See, it feels much cooler out here.
Yeah.
There may even be a breeze coming through that door.
I checked the windows earlier. Yeah, I still feel like the cold is like. Do you feel the coldness? Or am I just crazy?
I don't feel it, but that doesn't mean you're crazy.
Oh,
It means I don't have feelings.
gosh, I don't doubt that.
What are we doing, Chief?
Well, we're gonna put a couple people out in this hall, on one on each end. Somebody sit here, somebody sit over there.
Okay.
Tommy, hit that area.
God damn. I knew you were gonna say that.
Joe,
Mm-hmm. Excuse me?
Me.
Wow.
that was a noise I have never heard. No, sit down.
No. Oh, our basket's still
Why
here.
can't you sit down? Why can't you sit down?
I just want to have my back towards the stairs.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Me and you are gonna go downstairs.
Okay.
We're gonna leave these.
Oh, great.
The brave one's up here. You got a flashlight,
I
right?
would not call me brave.
You got a flashlight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded. There's talking upstairs. I don't like that.
Well, this is open right here to the attic.
I know.
Oh, what would you do if I just point up there and there's like faces?
I
I
would.
run.
Oh my god.
Because I'm. Who's the closest to the stairs? Ooh.
That's perfect, bro.
If,
I heard that.
Did you hear
What
that?
was that?
what?
I still hear it.
In there?
Did somebody just talk in your ear?
No, bro, it was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
so
I thought. I thought you did that.
No! You did not hear that, Joe.
No.
You're right next
But
to
then
me.
I was laughing.
Do you have a twist flashlight or a push button?
Me?
Yeah.
Push?
Dang it.
Why?
I'll have to hear it, but man, that was crazy, man.
I've had cool things happen with mag lights.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Is
Okay.
that?
I don't want to leave them up here.
You can leave
Because-
this up here.
It seems like this is the area that's getting the
I'm
action.
honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared to be over here and not having easy access to dart the F up out of here.
Hey.
Well, I'll
hey,
sit
look.
there.
Oh, don't worry if you want. I can just run up in the attic real quick by myself. That's.
Why don't you high five that thing right there? That would be so cool to get a picture of him going. It wouldn't be that cool.
Brian, where did you want to go?
I'm gonna be scared no matter where I go, so it doesn't matter. I'm fine here.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Because I can always take. I'm not worried.
I can't leave her.
If
We'll just go right
if
in
I'm
here.
by myself, I'm
All right.
just gonna be.
I can't leave you. We're just gonna be right in here. What? Now we would leave.
We're gonna be up here by ourselves.
Oh, behave.
Okay. We got a couple of people out in the hallway for you. They chose to be out there.
That was Brian, I think.
What?
He was. I think he was sitting down. And it was the sun was shining.
No, I already sat down.
Okay, that was me sitting down.
Like I was talking, we have a couple people outside in the hallway.
Hi.
Two great individuals that I care a lot about. However, at this point, I would like you to make something happen out there so they both can witness it.
Hey, you want to have that basket downstairs? That would be cool.
Can you tell us your name? Do you feel like you're threatened by us?
Oh my God, that was in the room we were just in.
That was a rock.
I heard that over here.
That came from the room we were just in.
It figures.
Is that you over there making some noise in the other room?
Are we scaring you? I'm not trying to.
What was that?
Me. Sorry.
Oh shit! Oh, that scared the.
What the fuck happened? What's the matter?
Somebody just threw a rock, dude.
Something just happened in there.
Holy shit! That's.
Alright. You want us to leave the upstairs?
Oh my
Are you okay?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
fine. yell
fine.
like
I mean,
that.
I was just.
Get up.
I don't yell like that, man.
Alright, we're gonna go downstairs for a couple of seconds, give you your space, because you seem like you could be a little upset. We're gonna go downstairs,
Oh my God, I'm like.
give you your space. We'll be back in a little bit. Thank you.
Oh my God.
You
Come here.
How did you not hear that?
I did hear it.
Man, that shot me up really quick. My legs are shaking. We'll be back. My legs are shaking, dude.
I'm shaking so bad.
What?
Joe,
Dude? Oh, man.
What's up?
I just heard someone scream.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Another one of them rock
And then I'm
wheels.
hearing you walking right behind me, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. I don't care if it was the camera that punched it or the flashlight. I was going. God damn.
Okay.
I'm glad he wasn't any closer.
That
He would have got clocked.
my leg needs to stop.
I'm shaking. Like, I'm freaking out.
Oh my
Did you hear
God.
me scream?
That was you scream?
Yeah.
Oh no, you heard me scream.
Well, you heard
Okay.
her scream. I yelled, "Oh shit!"
No,
Yeah.
I was listening to
Because-
my audio and I heard her screaming.
All right, I'm gonna stop that.
She
I
screamed. He
was
said,
sitting
oh
right
shit.
up there when I screamed.
That was the first thing that just came to my head, and I grabbed my
Okay,
recorder.
excuse me.
And,
Oh my gosh.
I need to get this fresh. Okay, what happened?
So, and I'm still shaking from this. I was sitting up in the hall. When you go up the stairs and you do a complete U-turn and you come back towards the front of the house, I was sitting in the hallway,
just play what we heard.
and like in between the two rooms that are in the front of the house, and I heard a very loud, what sounded like a rock or something just being dropped on the floor. I mean, there's no explanation for it. none whatsoever. It scared the supreme crap out of me. I screamed, and it just really freaked me out. So I'm still shaken up about it.
Okay. Thanks, son.
The whole thing got loose.
See, this was found. This was over here, behind the door.
Just on the floor. It was. I
Brian,
think it was
walk
even
out.
louder than
It was
that.
really loud.
Throw it with force.
Throw it at the wall, Brian. Hit the wall with it.
Well, you won't get the same result. It's got to hit the floor.
All the way top.
Right, no fall.
Still was loud.
No, that was louder than
Still,
that.
it had some force behind it.
Yeah, it did.
Throw it at the wall.
I don't think that would.
It was close to that.
That was
It
close.
was very close to that.
We need to find out.
After getting our breath, we're back up here to see if we can at least ascertain
No, it's
Where?
area.
something
we need
was
to make sure
thrown.
that was in your camera before,
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Yeah.
You'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, if you pointed your camera at me at all, you would see this spot because I sat right here.
Oh, I had the camera on you a lot when you were over here.
Well, then we
Yeah,
would see
so
if
we
that
would
was
totally-
there before we went out
Yeah.
and sat in the hall.
'Cause I was here, and I was sitting like that.
Yeah, it was pointed that way. So you'd have to have looked over here at least once. Is it in the hall with it?
Is your camera still running, Brian?
Yes.
Ha ha ha.
I mean, there's little pebbles sitting over here.
And I seen a
The thing
couple
is, I was
But see,
sitting
it
over
sounded
here.
like it
I would think
rolled.
that I would have stepped on those.
What'd you say?
It sounded like it rolled. That little pebble sounded like it
Yeah,
rolled.
it did.
Did it not sound like it
It
rolled, Shannon?
it,
Like somebody
it
rolled
sounded
a
like
pebble.
it hit and rolled a little bit.
No, it
Well, then I
sounded.
was just telling Brian, these little pebbles over here, I don't remember. I would have thought that I would have stepped on them when I went to go sit over by the wall.
If you were to roll this, that's what we heard. I mean that.
And the other one, I mean, it
Yeah.
definitely had force
It
when
was-
it
I'm telling you.
behind it. I mean, just falling from the ceiling, it didn't sound like.
This irritates me to know that there's plaster on the floor. And not unless we can figure it out on the camera.
Mhm.
Because we can't put anything out
Right.
if there's a possibility. And Tommy, there was a couple of those moans that
Was it me?
Yeah.
a couple of them were. I think the first one wasn't.
See, there's all these loose pebbles too. That if it wasn't a spirit, there's all these little loose pebbles too that it could have picked up and thrown.
Anyway, you can frame back for a couple of minutes when we first come in this room and just see if you can see this area.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, we'll do a session.
You're not leaving my ass alone.
No, it's okay. Let's not leave him by himself. Maybe the spirit can answer this for me. I would like to know if you threw the rock because you were angry, or if you threw the rock because you were just trying to let us know that you were here. So did you throw the rock because you were angry? Did you throw the rock because you just maybe you're a happy spirit, but you threw the rock because you just wanted to let us know that you were here? Did you mean to scare me? That was my thumb. Okay, sorry. Hopefully I've got an answer to that question.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice.
Did you finally put the ball back in here?
Yes. Thought I put it back where I found it.
Everything
I'm being nice.
as far as
Um,
That was him. You just.
I didn't do
No, no way.
There's no rock
there's
here.
nothing that
Dude, that landed next to me.
did it.
No, it's next to you.
Yeah, there's
That's right there by your feet, Shannon. No,
Yeah.
right there.
there's nothing on he. He leaned against the wall, but
It's that rock.
yeah,
Is here?
And look
Yeah.
above your head, Ryan. Brian. There's no plaster.
there's no plaster, and he leaned up against the wall, but there's nothing it would have been.
That rock.
Well, now it was much gentler. If
It
Yes.
was much gentler.
Toss it back for us, please.
I personally would like to think that you're not an angry spirit. I personally want to think that you were just a spirit that wanted to let us know that you were here. I would
Trying
like
to
to think,
cooperate.
yeah, I would like. I'm one of those people that kind of sees
Good in everybody.
exactly. So I would like to believe that you did that because you just wanted to let us know you were here.
No, probably just mad.
And I know that because you don't really have any other way to communicate. Maybe throwing the rock was the only way that you had to communicate with us, and so you just wanted to let us know that you were here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just heard another rock roll.
It has to be in there somewhere because I felt it coming across the floor.
Okay. There's no. Okay.
This is a little one though, because I feel it rolling, you know.
Is it one of the kids
There's one
just
right-
throwing
there's two
rocks
ones
to
right there.
be playful? I wish we had the K2. I always forget the freaking K2.
Like I was saying a little bit ago, most of anything that's happened today or tonight has been up in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Between that room, this room.
But look at the drywall powder on the top of my camera.
Yep.
So it's falling. It's moving in here, but there's nothing above our head.
Nothing here is
It's just like dust.
Yeah. But it all seems to be concentrated in this area.
So now, after our experiences that we had tonight, I would love to talk to that guy and see.
What's going on with him?
Well, he's standing on the front porch. We'd like to talk to him.
We're gonna go down there in a few minutes and
Yeah,
talk
we'll
to him.
talk to him.
And,
You want to pack up his stuff first?
yeah, we're gonna need to pick
We're
up.
up this far. You want to hit the attic?
I already got it.
Oh.
I just got this camera and there's one down in the room down there.
Okay.
Let me start grabbing some of this stuff. Oh, and I gotta put this basket back
Yeah. Where'd you get that? Downstairs?
in here.
What was it, Brian?
That's
To your right.
footsteps? Like boom boom.
Anything?
I just thought I heard shuffling. It's been like that all night. Not gonna get super. That was there. Okay. That big piece was there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it was.
Then where is what we saw? Where was that? What we? I mean, you can't hide a rock that big.
You know, when I was sitting there, it almost sounded like it came from like right in front of the windows. I mean, because I mean, to me at first, I thought because it was so loud, I thought it was one of those candle things falling on the floor. I mean, I guess, but you know, once my mind had time to wrap around it, I realized obviously it wasn't that loud that it could have been that, but it was loud.
first of all, attended, we would like to thank you for your cooperation tonight. Know this, like I said, we didn't come here to harm you or anything. We wanted to hear your story.
Yep.
We had some incidents. We all ask that you stay here. and
You are
keep
not
this-
allowed to go home with me.
Yeah, you can't come home with us, but you can stay here, and we'll
No,
come back.
or
and
any
see
of
you.
us.
Yeah, no thank you.
No, none of us.
We'll come back and see you. We appreciate your time,
I will come back and visit.
and I hope that everything ends up well for you in the session.
Here, I'll go last. Just watch out there.
Yeah.
See, like the weird thing is like the whole sequence of that rock. I mean, there's the whole sequence.
Well, here's another thing to think about. Could you see the big rock that's on that puddle that was crushed?
Yes.
Oh.
When we went back and reviewed it, it was there before
It was there
we-
before us.
I have a couple up in the corner towards the attic door laying on the floor.
See, I don't have near the feeling now that I had before when I came down. I know there's nothing behind me.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Brian again. It's the end of the night. I guess it's about 1:45. Eldred House did not disappoint tonight. It's something that's definitely going to have to be brought to other team members' attentions. We went through the house, had a great time. One of my favorite investigations that I've ever had. And I don't know. Wait till you see what we got. Thanks. Good enough?
Yep.